interviews on the back of Wednesday night. Grant, any concerns for you?
Yeah, there'll be no Norbert Ballack. Although all the Nottingham Forest fans probably think he was faking an injury, he wasn't. So we're going to be missing him for a bit of time, really. Probably know a little bit more next week.
What's the injury?
He got whacked in his calf on the far side of the pitch, and the swelling's gone down into his ankle. Not walking, he's on crutches yesterday, but he's walking a wee bit better today. But I mean, I can't give you an estimated return because I don't know myself really until we know the severity of it.
I appreciate that, but are you thinking more weeks than days? Or?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't give you that. We've only just seen him really over these last couple of days, so we can't really give you a time scale on it.
Okay. Your only devices he come through fine?
Everybody else is good. Everyone trained this morning. Looked bright and breezy as well, which is good. So we've, apart from Norbert, everybody's back fit and available.
And you mentioned you'd see how John Terrell recovered. Is he fine?
Fine, good. Yeah, we've done everything with John over the last day or two, just to get him back to where he was leading into the game. And fair play to John, he's done that as well. So yeah, the sports science and the physios have worked hard on that.
Do you manage him any differently given his injury record? Or?
I mean, I spoke to John yesterday and I said, look, there's going to be a lot of assumptions about you in terms of you haven't done this, you haven't done that. I think we need to look to the future, really. What can you do in the future for us, and forget about what you haven't done. Let's focus on what you can do, and that's the way we've been with John now, and keeping him in a positive frame of mind, because it's been a frustrating time for him since he's been at Hull, but I think now we can hopefully try and put it behind us and let him move forward to game by game.
Has he done enough to retain his place?
Well, he's played well, as the team, but we are in a busy period. We've got, it's been a busy week for us, really. So again, we'll pick the team that we think's right.
Do you see any signs of fatigue in the team that you did pick?
Not looking at them today, no. They're in a good place. They have been this week, really. So we'll make a judgment call on that later.
You tweaked the shape of your three-man midfield the other night. Was that horses for courses, or was it?
No, that's something we've done already this season on 3 or 4 different occasions, really. Probably one that springs to mind is Millwall. We did it at home against Sheffield Wednesday. So I've done that before. We still call it a 4-3-3. We just flip the 3 in midfield. That's all we do. I think you've seen evidently the other day that the roles for Jared and Camille didn't change. So it's just more of a whether we go back to 2 number 8s or whether we play with a 10 and flip it again tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see.
Okay. You've sort of answered my question about how do you replace Josh McGuinness with no Norbert there, but it's a big chance for Tom coming back into the team, I guess. Well,
not only Tom, we've got other players that can play in that position. We've like I say, Josh Bowler's been excellent. Tom Eaves can play there. Jared can play as a 9. We've got different options. It's a blow because we're losing. We've gone from the game the other night with Josh playing 2 forwards on the bench to an out and out number 9, probably Tom Eaves, available now for us. So, but the way we've played, we've got players that are adaptable and can move into different positions.
How much of a miss will Josh be? Because just before he's sending off, he'd be thinking, "We've cracked this number 9 now."
I mean, I thought it was a good performance from Josh. It really was. I thought he was aggressive. I think the 2 centre backs of Forest would have known they're in a game. Physically, he was good. He was good in the air. He got a hold of things, which him getting a hold of things allowed Terrell and Grzycki and Bowen to play off him. So it was a good performance.
Just generally, how big a day is tomorrow for the club, given the raised crowd and everything?
I think it's going to be great. Last I hear is going to be over 15,000 at the game. I think I've said this to you before. We were at the 21s game, the England game, and just to see the extra 3, 4, 5,000, whatever it may be, it just felt full. It felt good. The atmosphere was good, and the club's done everything they can to drum up the interest and get the fans in, and for that we appreciate that. The boys are going to love it. I don't know how many in the current squad would have played in front of 15,000, 16,000 at home without really thinking about it. Maybe Camille and and Jared maybe. But you know, it's going to be a nice day.
What is the importance of re-engaging with this supporter base?
What is the
importance?
It's huge for us really, and the club's worked really hard, and Dan especially really here sitting beside me always firing his emails over it, which is we want that, you know, and it's really important for us to be close to the community, because ultimately it's going to bring more fans through the gates. And I've touched on it before, I know there's been stuff going on over the years, but we want to move forward. We want to try and make sure we put a good football team on the pitch that the fans can engage with, and that's what we're trying to do.
Have you sensed the disconnect?
Not really, because we only focus on the ones that's in the stadium really, and my job is to focus on trying to get a team to play the right way and to, you know, try to entertain the fans that come and watch us. And the ones who's come to watch us this year have been brilliant. You know, we really appreciate their support, and home and away, you know, and it's going to be a great day tomorrow. We just want to make sure we try and put a performance on for them, because if we put a performance on, then we give ourselves the best chance to win.
Am I right in saying you visited the KC or the KCOM as a player when it was, you know, in the boom days?
Yeah, I played here for Scunthorpe. I played at the KCOM for Scunthorpe when it was quite full, and yeah, the atmosphere was always brilliant, bouncing, especially the far end of the, you know, where the away fans and the home fans have that bit of banter going on. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. You know, the atmosphere is going to be important to us, but ultimately we want to make sure we put a performance on.
And it's important for the people that are coming back from one game to keep them, isn't it?
Yeah, well, hopefully we can get some coming back after it. And I mean, I don't think for us winning, losing or drawing is going to make an influence on whether people's going to come back or not. You know, it's but for us, we want to focus on the performance, because we know if we do that, then we give ourselves the best chance of winning, and maybe for, you know, if that's what it's about, then someone to come back.
Okay. Just on the test that you'll face from Derby, a bit of a hit and miss this season, but generally a hard team to beat.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched them a couple of times this year. I've seen them at home to Cardiff. I watched them a couple of weeks back at Barnsley. They're a good team. They've got some good players forward area of the pitch. And like every team in the Championship, you know, we say this every week, they can hurt you in the blink of an eye, really. So, but we have to focus on us. We have to make sure that we are right, because when we're right, then I think we can match anyone.
Were you right on Wednesday?
Yeah, we were for large periods of the game. We probably started a little bit slowly, but we grew into the game after 10 to 12 minutes or so watching it back, and I thought we had a good performance.
Derby have had the problems off the pitch this season. Does that sometimes engender a sort of siege mentality for a group of players?
Yeah, I think the results have been good, obviously, and I'm sure every football club goes through things like that. Maybe nothing that gets publicised as much as that did, but it was what it was, and of course it can, you know, it can definitely help. But you know, I think Philip's done a decent job there. He's only just come into England. He's a very experienced manager, and I've no doubt, you know, they'll have a decent season.
You've spoken about building up a run now. What would the importance of back-to-back wins be?
Well, that's the next goal. That's the next goal for us. You know, we want to surround ourselves with the positivity that we got from that result on Wednesday night at the City Ground, and not focus too much on what has gone and what we could have achieved. You know, everything we've done now so far is what we've done. All we can do now is look forward to the next game, and that next game is to try and get back-to-back wins.